Hi folks, and welcome back to the OB deck of the St Francis Yacht Club. It's race day 2. It's Monday the 22nd, and another exciting bit of action out here today for sure for you guys. Picked the speed yesterday, out of the blocks. Murray Press, nice little jag on 20 knots. Rollo was the fastest, 21.8, and the reason he did that, we found out just a while ago in the park. Rollo actually had the big spinnaker in the boat, so that's probably why he clipped them down there. Not the safest thing to do, but anyway, Rollo can pull anything off. Today, got a lot of entries in, and the variance is between Bobby Preston has decided that 14.3 is a good number, to the higher end of Dave Harrington, who's decided that 27 knots could be reached today. So looking out there at the moment, you wouldn't think 27 knots has got a chance, and Bob Preston might be in the money, but this breeze is forecast to go to 25 this afternoon. It's just coming up to 2 o'clock, the boats are going out in the water. And, well, yesterday, just to recap that, John Winning, straight out of the box, a bullet in race 1 and a nice tidy second in the second race. So he's on nice points, 1 and a 2, overall leader from Howie Hamlin, Mr. Consistent also. A 2 and a 3 is his score sheet. And Trevor Barnabas, who has just stepped up to the plate for Coco, the injured Coco. He had a 7, an ordinary race, but he was all at sea, as you can imagine, and set foot in the boat and probably didn't have his mind right anyway. A 7 and a 1, he won the last heat beautifully, gave Aaron Links a nice elbow in the nose. He looks like he's done 3 rounds with Mike Tyson, poor old Aaron, but he won't want to get hit again today. I think he might fight back if he does. So we're about to get them underway. My feeling today is this breeze, I think, will come. Tide's flooding, and well, Howie, I still like Howie. I still like Woody, and it's going to be interesting because the 3 veterans, if you like, Woody, Howie, and Trevor now, are the 3 oldest skippers in the fleet, and it'll be just interesting to see as the week goes on, if the breezes kick up, whether their bodies will take them the full course of the event. But right now, the combined ages of those guys, well, they're almost archaic in skiff racing terms, but it just goes to prove if you know what you're doing and you've got your body still working for you, you can attract good crews, and that's the trick to this. They're experienced and they've got great guys around them. So let's see what happens today. Coming up, race 3 very shortly. So we're inside a minute 30 to heat 3 of the International. And that boat end's very popular again. You can see them all racked up right on the Johnny Seagull's rib there. And not sure who that is coming back in on port. He's obviously going to set up. Minute to go. Coco's just counting it down for us. He's up on the OB deck with us, still injured. Trevor's on board again. And as I was saying yesterday, this tide's running in, so it holds them back off the line, which is always good not to have too many broken starts and have to go around and do it again. So Trevor's got the boat set up pretty well. He's got Nicky Press on top of him there. Be interesting when the bows come down. Pressy might be in a bit of trouble. But Trevor's got a nice little posse there. So is John Winning. So is Howie. And so is CT Battens. CT Battens just folding back in a bit. So they must be getting away. 20 seconds, Coco's call. So everybody's pretty behaved. I think they're all pretty happy with their spots there. Nicky Press. Nicky bows down. There goes the gun. So I'd say that's a clear start. Nick Press probably right on the boat, but buying a bit of gas off Thurlow Fisher from here. And they've really got their bows down. So you would think they will come right into this shore this time before they tack off. But early days. No, Nick Press is going off. I hope he doesn't go as far into Sausalito as he did yesterday. He probably covered the most ground of all boats yesterday. So Nick Press gone first. Yamaha's going back. Woody's going back. Probably because they're copying a bit of gas, I'd say. Be interesting to see how long they hold on. Merce, Graham Cately's boat, and John O'Witty's Panasonic. The early port tackers, the rest coming right into this shore. Thurlow Fisher just going. So they obviously like it out there. There's a bit of pressure probably, but the rest of them coming in, and we'll come back to you when we get some crosses when these 2 packs come together for the first time. So there it is, Thurlow Fisher. Trevor Barnabas got his nose in front early and just heads Yamaha. New Zealand boat, going great guns this boat early in this regatta from Howie Hamlin. And Smeg's got out of jail there. He was a little bit slow off the line. Remember, he was getting gassed and had to go, the first boat to go out wide, but he's clawed his way back up into fourth place there, only narrowly, from Alex Vallings and the other Kiwi boat, the CT Battens, jibing off. And now the race is on to come back through this gate mark here, directly opposite us. Round comes John Winning in the Yandu, yesterday's winner with a win and a 2 in the 2 races. Woody's got a bit of catching up to do. He's got his mate Howie let loose there. Howie's off travelling really nicely, going out wide early with a blue and white chute. So this is the race, probably line ball now between Thurlow, Yamaha and Howie Hamlin CST Composites. And Smeg and CT Battens trying to haul into those 3 boats. So we'll get a better handle on it when they go through this gate in front of us. Come back to you then. So here we come. This is Howie Hamlin with the blue and white chute coming into gauge with Yamaha. And I would think that Howie has done a little bit of a slippery little manoeuvre there, going out first, jibing first and getting out wider. And yep, Howie Hamlin through into second and starting to put some heat on Trevor, Aaron and Trent in the Thurlow boat. So this is setting itself up to be a real tough race again. And the pack is hot in pursuit. And Yamaha now third, CT Battens the second of the Kiwi boats, and Nicky Press in the all red sails Smeg. So we'll just follow them through the can here, but Howie Hamlin's doing really, really well on this downwind leg. You can see him getting right up into the line of Trevor's boat. Be interesting to see who jobs off first. Probably Howie looks like he's electing to want to roll him. Backs himself. But now Trevor's on a nice puff and extending. No, Howie going out. Wise moves. He did well out there before, so be interesting to see how far Trevor wants to carry on this lay. Yamaha hauling into them. Smeg starting to get some speed on and starting to look right over, look like he might go over the top of Alex. Fully extended on those racks on Smeg. So that's the battle. They're the placings going down to Alcatraz for the first time. Close battle between Thurlow, Fisher and CST Composites with the pack in hot pursuit. John Winning really starting to get motoring now, trying to haul his way back up into that top half a dozen. So here's the cross between Howie Hamlin and Trevor Barnabas, and Trevor's going into a jibe, so I think Howie's to leeward and probably in front at this stage. Yeah, Howie motoring through to leeward. So that little tactic of getting out into that current earlier, he did it on the way down to the gate and it's worked again for him. So we have a new leader, CST Composites. Go Howie. He's had a solid day yesterday, so this sets him up well for a really good podium finish if he can keep it upright. Now Trevor's back into second, and we've got a race. I think it's Smeg who's out wider as well. I think he'll probably come back into third here. He's got Yamaha and CT Battens up closer to the shore, but Nicky Press really smoking along out off the Alcatraz shore. We'll come back to you as they come around that bottom turn mark. So down to the bottom mark, you can see a skiff going around there. That's Howie Hamlin's boat. Shoots down the mast and tucked away. And Trev's made it safely, done the douse, and he's back on a win. So at 1 and 2, CST Composites, Thurlow Fisher Lawyers. Now he's going to be third. The Smeg going in really hot, and I think he's going to be pretty much on top of that turn can down there. And he's got all sorts of problems with the other boats coming at him, but he's got right away at the moment. There he goes. Jibe drop right on the pin. Plenty on there. And boy oh boy, looks like they pulled it off. Very slick bit of work. So Smeg through to third. Great job on that downhill stretch, and the rest of the peloton there really scrapping for the to get their noses in front of each other down there as well. Everybody's upright still. All clear, no swims. We'll see you back up here. They'll be back up to go through this gate again on the first, to complete the first lap of Heat 3. So here's our race, folks. First time back to the gate on a win for the first time back up to complete lap 1, and it's very neck and neck here. Howie Hamlin, you can see he's the leeward boat there. He's got his bow up. He's going to get through that gate, and Trevor Barnabas is to weather and probably got back into the lead here. If Howie was to tack there, which he's doing now, I think you'll find Trevor will get through there. And the boat that's really made it up here is the red sails on the big Smeg boat there. Nicky Press, he went right out wide. He went further out than anybody, and he made a good lay back. He's just going to get through to the furthest away gate mark. So Smeg is on the move here. Trevor is back in the lead, just narrowly. CST just taking his stern there. So tough racing right here with Smeg and CT Battens, and Woody's hauled into these boats as well. So Woody he never gives up, this guy. So he's probably gone up there the quickest of all of them, Woody, when you look at where he was on the first run down. So Woody through in 5th position and on the move. And then the rest of them, and another bloke that's moved up well is Grant Rolliston Slam. He was going quick yesterday on a wind, and he was a long way back as well. He's hauling his way up. So the race is going to be on for young and old down this next stretch, back down to Alcatraz after they go through this gate next time, and then back to the finish, and that'll conclude race 3.